What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are getting into a review of the 1619 Project, episode 3 and 4. These topics today are about music and capitalism. Let's get into it. Before we get too far in this video, please make sure you subscribe and dig on those notifications so you can know when I post more videos and we can have fun conversations together. Now, the 1619 Project has been one of the most interesting shows that I have watched because I felt like I knew everything, but I really don't know anything. So the premise of the show, if you've already watched episode 1 and 2, is about how the first slavery ship was in 1619. It had about 20 to 30 slaves from Angola, Africa on it. They were traded from a different ship by accident or like some barter system. And they came here originally before it kind of even started supposed to be in slavery. Then they stayed, and that is the beginning of actual slavery, and instead of this other date they have in our history books. So the show is basically telling you how everything from that moment has put us to what is going on right now, how we are, where we are, what we are, everything right now is from 1619. So the music portion of the show was very, very interesting. I really enjoyed it. It was a beautiful breakdown of music history, things I did not know, like music from the 1800s, of just the expression of African people taking Western music or like Catholic hymns or Christian hymns and turning them to a different expression, same lyrics, but a different expression. And it really is one of the most empowering educational experiences because it's teaching me things I really had no idea about. I highly recommend everybody watches this, regardless of what your race is. One statement I saw the author of the show and book, Miss Nikole Hannah Jones, I believe is her name. She said that in a real free country, people don't ban books because at the end of the day, everything that she's telling us is just the truth. It's just history, knowledge, and education, but they don't want you to know it. But you already know why. So the fourth episode is about capitalism, which was the most interesting because capitalism is not what I actually thought that it was. When you look it up in a dictionary, it says one thing, but that's not really the breakdown of what true capitalism is. Capitalism is basically the exchange for money and labor. Like you work and or we work you and we pay you, and also we get as much out of you for as little as possible, right? Which was what slavery was: free labor and mass labor for free. So the current day slavery actually is exactly what's the funny thing about this is it's Amazon, right? Amazon is the richest company in the world, and they are the current day concept of slavery. The funny thing about Amazon is that I have known most people who have worked for Amazon, all have been people of color, and they have all said the exact same thing. I quit that job because it's slavery. So interesting, so factual, so bizarre. No unions, 10-hour shifts. They have this system called picking, like cotton picking, and you have to pick up to 350, 400 items per hour, leaving the day picking 3 to 5,000 items a day. It's just bizarre to me because I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to we put into these kind of fields and do these kind of things. But right before our eyes, this is happening on a day-to-day basis in rural and Southern America. And there has to be something like the system has to break at some point. This has been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and it still hasn't broken yet. And it's because we haven't come together as a people. They've done a very good job keeping us divided through politics, through race, through gender. The list goes on and on. I'm going to leave this with, because I don't want to make this video too long, right? I want you guys to go follow me on other platforms and see my comedy and all that good stuff. But I want to make this really quick video because I watched this just last night and I woke up and it was on my soul again. And I thought I want to share. Even if one person sees this and you go watch it, I feel like I've done my job because I think everyone should watch this show, especially white people, because it is important. It's just it's impossible to grow if you don't really know where you come from, and where you come from isn't all peaches and cream and just like the 50s were so cool and the 40s was these great years and oh, Christopher Columbus was this great man. Just know the truth. No one wants to blame you. It's not your fault. You didn't do what your ancestors did. I believe in all that. I have tremendously beautiful, amazing Caucasian European friends in my life who love me dearly. I love them dearly, but they are aware, but they do their homework and they want to know, and they ask me questions without disrespect, to be like, what is right, what is wrong, and they don't have to feel guilty. And if they do feel guilty, if you feel guilty about something that your ancestors did, it's okay. Just process that emotion and move on. I mean, you don't got to beat yourself down about it. Trust me, we don't beat ourselves down about slavery. The system beats us down about slavery. Love yourself, as I always say. And don't forget to smile.